Fair use YouTube. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Fair use YouTube. Yeah. Shout out to these guys. Listen, we about to watch this shit in real life. People want to know why old boy's scared of getting married. Why you think he's scared of getting married? You know what I think? One thing I noticed that women do, they'll be well aware of what the fuck is going on, but act like they're not. You bitches know why this nigga ain't thinking about getting married. You know why he ain't married. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I hope he not oblivious to what just happened to Iman and Shumpert, whatever his name is. These niggas get divorced left and right. Nigga said I just dodged a bullet from a crazy bitch. Keep it like that, bro. Keep dodging them bullets. Don't fall for these interviews. So what? Interview. Everybody asks you, why you didn't get married yet? It's a hit out on you. It's a hit out on you. You're doing too good. They say, hey, what's up with this guy, Big Sean? He still has all this money? Yeah. What? Why he ain't married that girl yet? Don't do it, bro. Don't fucking do it. I'm telling you. As soon as you do it, right now you're free. I mean, if shit went left, you'd have to pay child support. Right? That'll be a grip. But if you marry this bitch, wow, you wow. Don't do that. How many niggas you saw go that same way? Look at this here. Look at this here. After him, so many people went and did the same shit. After him, right here. Remember him?
First time in my entire life that I've been completely free. This is the first time in my life that I'm experiencing true freedom, meaning 92 bricks. I'm free from a relationship. I don't need to make money. I don't have to work if I don't want to. I can work when I want to. All of my kids are grown, so I'm not a slave to my kids. I'm not a slave to anything. I'm not a slave to a job or any of that. So, just celebrated my 57th birthday. And like I said, for the first time in my entire life, I'm completely fucking free. It's an amazing feeling. I don't have to worry about like, well, where you been, where you going, and who you with. You know what I mean? It's like none of that.
It's all you.
I feel sorry for you married motherfuckers right now. To be honest with you. It's like nah, let me just keep it all the way
Keep
100.
it, please.
And I'm only saying this because I'm newly divorced. I don't know how I'm going to feel in the next 5 years, but right now it's just bliss, complete motherfucking freedom.
Now, after hearing that,
this is the
and I talk about that, man. Women are the only ones that tie you to the government. You have a baby, she has the ability to tie you to the government with that child support. If you're married, she has the ability to tie you to the fucking government through damn divorce. And you have to go through the extortion process. Extortion, yeah. All that shit is extortion. Divorce for the man is extortion. And why do I say that? Well, let's look at it. Fucking 17. Get that out of here. All right. Extortion is just taking shit without motherfucker being able to do nothing about it. Right? Extortion.
Extortion.
The practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force and threats. You see that? When niggas get divorced, they get legally extorted, bro. You understand that? That's exactly what it is. The practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threats. Okay? What does she obtain? House, houses, investments, money, cars, children, right? She obtains them, especially money, through force or threats. How is it a force or a threat? Well, if you don't do it, we're gonna find you in contempt and lock you up, nigga. Yeah. So women connect you to the government, and then they can legally extort you once you divorce their ass. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. I know you. You know you on these fucking shows, and they're trying to fucking make you feel bad and punk you into this shit, nigga. Hold your nuts, king. Hold your nuts, man. You motherfucking Big Sean. You don't listen to these motherfuckers. So what? Fuck these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you taking advantage. Don't you letting this motherfucker here make you make the biggest mistake of your life?
Big Sean doesn't want to marry Janae Aiko because he doesn't love her, and that's really all it comes down to. I know y'all gonna disagree, but I honestly think that he hates her. Just hear me out real quick. Just let me cook. Janae has made it very clear that marriage and a traditional family is like an ultimate goal for her. For you to sit here and play in this woman's face day after day and year after year is crazy to me. Y'all live together, y'all got kids together, you make albums together, you done profit.
Now, mind you, Sean, these are the same broads who get on there and talk about fucking Simone Biles, right? Simone Biles is married. Simone Biles got a beautiful family and husband. And these fucking ug mugs want her to leave her fucking husband. So you don't listen to these bitches. It don't matter what they say. They want all men to be locked down underneath their fucking foot. I'm trying to see if she said anything about Simone Biles. Look at this biggins. Come on, man. I don't see nothing about Simone Biles. But all the rest of the fucking sisterhood is talking that whack shit. Nobody care what the hell they got to say.
Big Sean doesn't want to marry Janae Aiko because he doesn't love her, and that's really all it comes down to. I know y'all gonna disagree, but I honestly to sit here and play in this woman's face day after day and year after year is crazy to me. Y'all live together, y'all got kids together, you make albums together, you done profited and made money together. All the things that like a typical married power couple, hip hop couple would do. When it comes down to the nitty gritty,
All them typical power hip hop couples. What are they doing, dog? Your rent's due, motherfucker. Yep, it's time to pay. Imani, Shumpert, the fucking football player with the Drea chick, all these niggas, man, all these niggas, they going through it, and you gonna go through it too if you marry this chick. I don't care all the sweet shit she's saying now. They all say sweet shit. She's sweet because she ain't got you locked down. Once she gets you lined up, nigga, when she got that scope lined on your ass, she gonna turn into somebody that you've never seen before. Yeah, because she got you behind the eight ball. Damn, I could say really what I want. I could do really what I want. You know what I'm saying? Right now, all the black women like this. Come on, just marry her. Just marry her. You don't love her, you're a piece of shit. Just marry her. Why don't you want to marry her and put all your life and hard work on the fucking line? Be a man. Eat a dick. Eat a fucking dick. Don't do it. Don't do it. As soon as you do it, she gonna turn into a motherfucking bang. Shut up, Sean. Give me half. Right? She got all her own money right now, right? They already you might as well say, yo, if she dip your motherfucking child support 30 racks a month, nigga, until you burned out. She already got you lined up with that 30 racks. That's the going rate. $30,000 a month. And I'm gonna just tell you off the rip, if it costs 30,000 fucking dollars to raise a child, then the child might as well go with you. Why the fuck you need $30,000 a month to raise a child? We ain't even spent $30,000 a month to raise this child when we were together. So why should I give you 30 fucking thousand to raise him? Give me the child. You can't afford him. Don't fall for it. Don't do it. I don't even care if she talking about I'll sign it, man. Nope. Prenups ain't even good. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Rather, I'm gonna give you an option. A good option. Right? Let me get some music over this. Give you some good advice here. You need to get you. If you want to give her the day, you want to get her the ring and give her the day, the ceremony, the honeymoon, all that shit, you could still do that, right? But instead of a marriage, it's called a domestic partnership. Domestic partnership, though. Because you give her domestic partnership, that means that she can't extort you when she's ready to go. See how y'all broke up and they got back together and broke up? This breakup is a marriage breakup is different. You know what I'm saying? She's not just gonna just break up with you and be on her own for a few months or weeks or a month or whatever. No, she's gonna call a lawyer. They're gonna summon you to court, and they're gonna take fucking half of everything that you worked for, nigga. Half. What's your net worth? Let me see what the hell they. Let me see what they trying to line you up with. Let me see. Big Sean net worth. Let's see. What's your net worth? 26 million. 26 million. That's what they got you down for. Big Sean, American rapper, net worth 26 million ever since bursting on the scene in 2011 debut album. Consistently been one of the most popular and successful artists in the music industry. Merged in 2010s as a notable figure in the hip hop community. Blah 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 blah. Finally famous. My last dance. Uh, Paradise Sky, Dark Sky Paradise. I just like, yeah, bro, don't you do it. Michael Leonard Anderson, don't you do it. Yeah, yeah. Don't do it, champ. Let me see this. See what these niggas here talking about with you. That's what I wanna do. Don't see what this nigga talking about. I could tell you were uncomfortable in this video too, in this interview. Don't mind, don't mind.
What's stopping y'all from getting married? Like, y'all already did one of those secret industry weddings.
No, no. There has not been a secret industry marriage Um, I think that it's a little personal, you know what I mean? But just like to be real with you, just like any people who have dealt with love, we've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's still finding the right navigation through it all. I don't know if like if to me marriage symbolizes like the best relationship. You know, people be like, "Oh, you got to get married." To me, I feel like having a relationship is first and foremost, and like marriage is a byproduct of that. And I feel like a lot of people get the idea of like, "Oh, you have to get married," but then it's like, to me, that's almost a fear-based way of thinking too, because then people be getting divorced. The divorce rate's so fucking high, and
He know what's going on. He know what's going on. He know the deal. I ain't even worried about you, kid. You got your head on screwed on right. Yeah, I ain't even worried about him. That's right. The divorce rate is so damn high. If you've been on Rocky Road with this chick, B, it ain't shit just ain't clicking the way or the way it should. You gotta watch these bitches, man. They'll be this way today, and then tomorrow these bitches are different. You be like, yo, who are you? What the fuck is what's wrong with you? You be asking her that shit. First thing, first argument y'all have after marriage, she's gonna say, one day she's gonna say, man, I'm about to divorce this thing. And then there it is. Right now, the only thing y'all got in the game is skin. Y'all got a kid. That's it. That ain't the big money though. The big money is that lump sum payout and the alimony and the assets. She got one leg under the table. You marry her, she got all four. Don't do it, kid. Stick to your guns, nigga. Stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. What's the name? They were married. They were together 7 years, and that shit still ain't work out. They just got divorced, and this nigga got taken to the cleaners. Nigga crying. He said, "You made me broke, bitch." Yeah, she made the nigga broke. She made him broke.
Reported on what terms or what the terms are. Iman, now listen, y'all, this because I'm nosy, so listen. Iman Shumpert has to make a one-time seven-figure payment to Teyana.
It looks like Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert's marriage is about to end. When Teyana gets her millions, she will be so happy she will beam the whole way to the bank.
See, see how bitches is talking. See how they talking about it. As soon as she get that check, she gonna be beaming on the way to the bank. Fuck him. So he did. He has to give her a one-time seven-figure payment. Why? Why? He had to give her four homes. Four? She can only live in one at a time. Well, the other married couple. Okay, so then she lives in one home, and then she gets one of the marital properties. Why she need four, dog? Why? Why four? So she gets four homes totaling 10 million. Then she gets a seven-figure payout. Then she gets child support. That's highway robbery extortion, man. Why she get all that? Oh, because he cheated. So fucking what? He cheated. So what? That shit ain't worth millions, nigga. That ain't worth 4 houses, millions, and $8 grand a month. He cheated. Guess what you do? You fucking lead a marriage. Go on about your motherfucking merry way. Motherfuckers, if they would have got a domestic partnership, he wouldn't have to give her shit. How do these niggas feel about that? Look at this. Y'all already know. This nigga here had to get his broads damn near $1 billion, get $974,000, $1 million, $730 million. This nigga hit $3.8 billion. Right? Here's the thing. My man Slash down here. What's Slash at? Slash of Guns N' Roses. Right? Guy right here. Slash from Guns N' Roses. Right? He had to give this bitch a one-time 7-figure payment of six. What the hell? Why is the bandwidth all low on this motherfucker? They raised my. I got a higher fucking. Yo, I'm about to cancel this fucking Verizon and Fios bullshit, yo. You niggas fucked up. You charged me more. I'm supposed to have more bandwidth, and you telling me that I'm running out of bandwidth. How? How? It's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. These niggas play too much. All right, look, he had to give a 7-figure payout, right? Then he had to give a plus 100,000 in spousal support, right? So she got 6.6 million and 100,000 at the end of the month. And guess what else she got at the end of the month? $39,000. If he would have got a domestic partnership, that bitch wouldn't have got none of that. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have got none of that. But he had to marry her ass. So let me show you something. This is what you need to do, Big Sean, and everybody else. Search domestic partnership in my library right here.
Seems around Valentine's Day each year, we receive more and more. New York, married couples are obligated to provide maintenance. That is, the moneyed spouse is to provide maintenance for the non-moneyed spouse. The duration and the amount vary from case to case and are subject to statute and case law. That is a requirement for married couples.
Now, I just want to reinforce what Joe said, because unmarried couples are not entitled to any type of maintenance whatsoever, as he indicated. But I often run across clients who come to me and say, wait a minute, I have a domestic partnership. I've been with my partner for the last 22 years. We're domestic partners. We registered even as domestic partners, and I am entitled to rights as a result. And I unfortunately have to tell them, no, you're not entitled to any of those rights. A domestic partnership really only signifies that you are a couple living together, for the most part, for health insurance rights and things along those lines.
Second big inquiry is retirement accounts. And what we're talking about here is 401, IRA, pension accounts. If you're married under the state of New York, in the state of New York, you're entitled to a marital portion of the retirement account. And specifically what we're talking about is from the date of marriage until the date someone commences a matrimonial action, that appreciation, that rise in those accounts is subject to distribution. And typically a spouse will get 50% of the appreciation for that period of time if they're married in the state of New York.
However, if you're not married, despite the fact that you might be living together, you are not entitled to any portion of your partner's pension.
None of that shit. They can't get none of that. No extortion allowed. So what does that tell you about marriage? What does that tell you about marriage? It tells you that marriage is a bad fucking deal. It's a bad deal. And, and they want you to commit a bad deal. They want to, in 2 to 3 years, they want to look in their fucking papers and say, hey, yeah, Big Sean and fucking Janae Aiko, whatever, is getting a fucking divorce. Nah, not you, player. They got to get up early in the morning to pull one up on you because you already know.
I am someone who, I'm not like discounting anything, and I'm not saying that we aren't gonna get married. But what I'm saying is that it's just, I would like to do a lot. I would like to, and I don't like putting our personal business out there like that either. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done. I feel like, in general.
Well, take it from somebody who's been with their woman for 26 years, right? It's always going to be ups and downs.
Period.
The work's never going to stop.
Yeah.
Especially raising kids.
Now. I don't even, Charlemagne is an op, man. He's an op. You men can't listen to this nigga, bro. The man just sat here and said motherfuckers be married and the divorce rate is high. It don't matter. Dr. Dre been married to his bitch like 20 years, nigga. Don't none of that shit matter. On the wiki shit we looked at, motherfucker was married 30 years. Robert, whoever the BET nigga, him and his bitch was married 33 years. She divorced him and married the fucking judge. Man, I don't give a fuck. Listen, let me tell you what it is. When a woman can sustain her lifestyle without you, it's over for you. When she realizes, you know what, I could live like this and better without him. I could get paid. I could get 6.6 million up front, 100,000 a fucking month in spousal support, and 40,000 in child support. Bro, that's crazy. Kenny G. They got Kenny G with that. Kenny G was begging. You like, yo, I'm fucking broke, Your Honor. Please lower my fucking child support. Was it child support or alimony? Let me see. Look at this. Look. Look at this shit. Kenny G ordered to pay ex-wife more than $300,000 in attorney fees and court costs a decade after divorce. Right? He lost a legal battle with his wife 10 years. Legendary saxophonist, whose real name is Kenneth Gorlick. They got a kid, Noah, who's 25, and Benson, who's fucking 29. Kenny was ordered to pay Belinda $30,000 a month until July 1st, 2015. Right? He would no longer have to pay support for their two sons. At that time, his spousal support to Belinda went up to $40,000 a month and would stay at that amount until Kenny or Belinda died or remarried.
We got us the gun line. Tell him about the gun line, boss.
You telling me, do you see this shit? He had to pay this bitch 40 grand for life. For life. Who does that? Why I gotta pay this bitch 40 grand for life? We ain't married no more. He had to pay her 40 grand for life. Then what happened after that? Right? Uh 66. He's 66 years old. He asked the judge to lower the amount that he has to pay Belinda each month, alleging that he doesn't make as much money. Celebrity divorce attorney that his career has taken a hit over the last couple of years and he isn't touring like he was. Linda has refused to become fully self supporting for almost 10 years. I bet she has. She's getting 40 grand a month. You see it? What the fuck is that? Fucking hearing shit. You see it? She refused. She refused to be self supporting for almost 10 years. Kenny should not have to continue to bear the burden of her refusal to do so, the documents allege. Days later in court, let's get rid of this shit here. Days later in court, documents obtained by People Judge Superior Court noted that the complex financial details of the ongoing legal battle. Instead of ruling in Kenny's request, he ruled in Belinda's favor concerning fees. So he had to pay $300,000 for her court fees. Underneath it all, this is relatively straightforward case modification, support enforcement terms. The original judgment and further judgment, wrote Commissioner Scott. He noted spousal support matter and that Kenny had already stated he earned $600,000 a month in rental income. Oh, he's smart. Along with very negligible expenses. With very negligible expenses. So they're telling him how to spend his fucking money that he earns. He smokes $50 cigars. Nah, that's negligible expenses. How you telling this nigga what the fuck he could do with his money? Do you see what happens when you marry bitches and you're rich? Listen, I know you've been with this broad, I don't know how fucking long. There is no love for millionaires, dog. You're a millionaire, right? When she met you, were you already a millionaire? There is no love for you. Bitches ain't gonna love you, bro. All they see is big, big Sean, and this nigga's fucking net worth is uh uh 26 mil or whatever it is. I did a video on that shit. Men making 130,000 don't get love. They don't get love. So how the fuck a nigga with 26 million gonna get love? Kenny G ain't getting no love. They said, nah, this nigga makes 600,000 a month, and he's spending his money recklessly. He need to get that shit to me. What? Yeah. You believe that shit? The nerve of this nigga. In comparison to the income Belinda receives and funds she has access to, there can be no other finding but significant disparity between the parties. The ruling states, adding that Kenny additional income and assets haven't been included. Once they are, he could make 5 to 10 times as much as his ex-wife or more. Okay, because he worked. Because he worked. That bitch sat on her ass, drank the best water, drank the best wine, ate the best fucking vegetables and fruits and fucking wagyu steak. Bitch had a great life. She got her 50% up front, man. She got her 50% up fucking front. So why the fuck does my man have to pay 40? Wait a minute, what's this? Yo, bro. Oh, the judge fucked him. The judge fucked him. The judge said, in the meantime, Belinda was awarded $250,000 in her request for attorney fees, $175,000 for past fees, and $75,000 for any future services, plus an additional $35,000 for future legal costs, and another $35,000 for past legal costs. But wait a minute. You already gave her 175 for past services and future services, right? You already gave her 175 and a 75. Then you gave her 35 for future legal costs. And you give her another 35 for past legal costs? So they got 320. This nigga went to court to get the shit lowered and walked out with $320,000 broker. And got to give her the 40 still at the end of the month, bro. That's Kenny G, man. Why would you do that? And this bitch wasn't even pretty. This wasn't even a pretty bitch, man. This bitch here was ugly. Look at this bitch. This bitch is a 3, maybe a 4 because she's in shape. But she's a fucking 3. She looked like Kenny G. And you had to give this bitch all that money? Come on, man. And this nigga up here talking about, man, people been married 26 years, man. It's all work, bro. It's all work. Man, fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. Don't listen to that shit, young blood.
26 years?
Been with her 26 years. Got married in 2014.
Oh,
So
shit.
you're married with 10.
Wow.
So it's going to always be ups and downs.
What took you 16 years to get married?
I like this guy. You wasn't expecting that question, were you? Wasn't expecting that question, were you? Nah, he wasn't expecting that. Look at his face. Look at his face. Got him. Mm-hmm. Look at his face. Yo, nigga, what took you 16 years, nigga? Huh? You telling me this bullshit? What took you 16 years to marry that bitch?
I don't know.
Exactly. It's kind of like a
I really don't know. I really, truly, honestly don't know. In my mind, I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be, right? But I did know this is the person I want to be with for the rest of my life. So my mentality is, hey, I already know it's gonna be. It's nothing's. No relationship is gonna be perfect all the time. So if you're thinking that you gotta wait for this fairy tale magical awakening where everything's gonna be all good all the time, it's just like no, that's not the way life is.
No.
So let me ask you a question. I got a question. So if there is no fairy tale of everything going to be right all the time, or there is no fairy tale of shit, then why get married, bro? That's like saying, yo, no matter how much, that's like saying, yo, Big West, you're 47. No matter how much you work out, you will never lose a pound. What's the motherfucking sense of me working out? What's the sense? No matter how much you run, how much you sweat, how much you go for a walk, how many push ups you do, curls, how many anything you do, how much you eat right, you will never lose a pound. But you should still exercise and eat right. How would you feel about that? What would you do? That's the same shit. You telling this nigga there ain't no such thing as this and it ain't like that, and da da da. Why the fuck should he marry this bitch? And there's a risk of her taking half of the shit he earned and his future assets that he hasn't earned yet. The next fucking million that he earns, if she decides to leave this nigga, that's going to count as marital income. She gets 500,000. That makes no sense. Not at all. Sean, don't listen to these niggas.
No, I don't think it's that. I think that it's just seeing so many different, the thing about Janae is that we have so many relationships. It's like being peers, being in a group together, parents, romantic, all that, it's like, it's a crazy connection because no matter what, we're always going to be tied together, no matter what. So I think that doesn't discount that, like, she and me both have to be on the same page. Not to say we aren't, but I feel like I can only speak for myself that there needs to be like more work done so we could keep going, because there's a lot of focus on our family. There's a lot of focus on careers and everything, and that is something that I feel like has not been the main focus.
So y'all not necessarily together now, y'all just figuring it out.
Oh, now look at you, Charlotte.
I'm just asking a question.
No, I'm not saying that either. That's, what I'm saying is that it's not perfect and that it needs to be work done.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire! Fire!
Oh no, how am I going to pay my rent next month?
This looks like a job for Job today.
Yeah, man. Nah, nigga. Don't fall for that shit. They trying to line you up. Yeah, man. All right, y'all. It's 4 o'clock. I guess I can fall asleep now. And shit, man. Yo, domestic partnerships, be domestic partnerships. They can't extort you. Do your thing. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.